Jump ball.
There's nothing. So you're not allowed.
Toppenish ball.
Check it. Let's look at it.
Fouls on number 22.
Goes out of the ring.
Ephrata.
Huh? Goes out of the ring.
Shooting foul. Out of bounds. Wildcats.
There's a delay. Alright, let's start then. Working. Live. It goes out. We'll just run it, sir. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Noah Shirley, along with D-Hay here. Jesus Gomez. We're here streaming the Wildcats versus the Ephrata Tigers game. Started a little bit late because of our poor video connection. Let's get started. As you can see, Matthew Ramirez with possession. Riley takes a shot. He drains it. Score is 9-4. Wildcats currently winning by 5. Ephrata pushing the ball down the court. Tyson with the shot and rolls it out of the run. Wow, what a shot.
Now that was a close one.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Isaac Perez looking to start some offense. Dishes out to Riley Mespley. Pass it to Isaac. Isaac driving through the lane. Stumbles and is out of bounds.
Isaac there losing his footing. Just like football.
Yeah. Something that you don't want happening, especially this early in the game. You want to try to get up as far ahead as you can. It's going to be Brandon Tornup passing the ball down. And Matthew Ramirez tipped the ball out of bounds. Tigers will retain possession. Ryan Messley passing the ball down the court. Matthew Ramirez shoots the jumper off the back of the rim. Ephrata pushing the ball down the court. Ephrata with it. Nice little smooth lay-in. Bo Hesse with the shot. And that is Isaac Perez.
An aggressive match right off the bat.
Yeah. Trying to get some solid possessions here. Isaac with the rebound. Driving the ball down the court, tipped. That was number 22, Carter Leveringa with the tip. Wildcats retain possession. Grant passes it back to Ramirez. Hesitating. Isaac with the long three. And that's short. Oh, and Riley Mespley steals the ball. Matthew Ramirez. Smooth shot.
Clean layup.
Yeah, right around the back of his head. Couldn't see the rim at all.
That was on number 40.
That's a reverse right there.
And
one, yeah.
Matthew Ramirez.
You know, we're at a disadvantage here with the tall, how tall they are.
Yeah, the lack of height, the Toppenish, but they do make up for it with their speed.
They do.
Riley Mespley guarding on Lakota Lange, driving the ball down the court. Stopping, dishing it out to his big man, and that's going to a foul. Fouled by Isaac Perez at the rim. That will be number 40, Kyle Hendrick, shooting the free throws. Wildcats up 14-9, 3:18 left in the first.
You know, the Wildcats, there's a lot of experience together. They've played a lot of games together.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of momentum carrying from football season. A lot of these players on the football team. These guys have had some quality time together. That's that chemistry that you need in a successful team. Isaac Perez grabs the rebound. Matthew Ramirez with possession. Dishes it back out to Riley Mespley. Riley Mespley to Matt Ramirez. Isaac with the ball. Dishes it to Jason Grant. Jason Grant thinks about the three. No. Gives it to Manny Fulon. Manny Fulon driving. Passes it back out to Riley Mespley. And that's it. 7 to the 10. 2:54 left in the first now. Oh. Tigers trying to just generate some offense and that fails. Matthew Ramirez driving down the lane. Pushes it back out to Manny Fulon. And he falls hard at the rim. What a turn of events right there.
That foul was on Dakota Lane.
Dakota Lane shooting 2 shots. Number 3.
And now
Manuel
Fulon goes to shoot free throws here at the charity stripe, and they got a 7-point lead, looking to push it towards 10 maybe. He makes the first one. Makes the next one. They'll be sitting at a 9-point lead, so getting early, quick, getting up early.
Yes, sir.
He makes both of them. Tipped, almost stolen. Jason Grant with the hustle play. Number 12. Jace Moore with the ball. This is it. Stolen. Jason Grant, bad pass turnover. Matthew Ramirez with the ball. Oh, misses hard at the end, but stripped by Mespley. Mespley to Ramirez. Manuel Fulon with the open three. Isaac Perez with the putback, and that's good. Timeout, Tigers. Wildcats up 11. 2:10 left to go in the first.
There it is again. Wildcats being aggressive. Riley with the steal.
Yeah, that's that hustle play. Going into the second, Kyle Hendrick will be inbounding the ball to number 24, Ethan Black.
It's 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Quarter still.
Driving the ball down at the 3-point line. Pushing it down. Fouled by Jason Grant. This looks to me like it's going to be a reach-in foul. They'll have possession.
Jason Grant on shooting foul out of bounds.
Trying to inbound the ball. Stolen by Isaac Perez. Isaac Perez down the court. Matthew Ramirez. Manny Fulon misses. And that's going to be an over the back foul on Manny Fulon.
Ephrata's going to have his rebounds all day with a height advantage. It's going to be tough for the Wildcats to compensate for that.
Yes, including the fact that Wildcats don't really suit up that many tall guys other than Jason Grant. They do have that physicality, but they don't have that height. Yes. Ethan Black with the ball, trying to get it down the court. Black driving down, and driving down. Oh, and that is going to be a foul, looks like. And that confused me, because that didn't look like that was a foul. It looked like he kind of just blew by. Maybe he was away from the play. Potentially, he was on Riley Mespley. Now Ethan Black has the ball, dishing it out to Jace Moore. And that's going to be out of bounds. And it looks like the Tigers will retain possession. There's some talking going down on
Number
that last
32,
foul.
Tyler Lippert.
Kind of unclear on what happened there. And now number 42, Ravi McConnell has checked in the game for Kyle Hendrick. And stolen by Riley Messley. Josh Perez just checked in as well. He just checked in for
Fouls on number 22, Carter Pepperenko.
Manuel Falon.
Not shooting foul.
Now Wildcats have possession. And Wildcats are looking up to go increase their lead right now. They're up by 11. There's 128 left in the first. And they just have to run a set right now. They just have to run their offense, and we'll see how they do because a lot of these points are coming from the fast break. So now Josh Perez has the ball. Dribbling it, looking to set up some offense. Matthew Ramirez. Jason sets the screen. Matt with the floater. That's in.
Basket by number 23.
No, I think we can say they're coming off a lot of momentum from the game yesterday versus Othello.
Yeah, you're right about that. They obliterized them, 81 to 44, and that's going to be a foul. Number 42, Ravi McConnell will go to the line.
Fouls on number 31, Jason Grant.
Fouls on
Shooting 2
Jason
shots.
Dale Grant.
Number 42, Ravi McConnell.
And that
Into the lineup for Wildcats, number 34.
we got a platoon swap here for the Wildcats. Freddie Robledo, Adam Myers, and Mario Larios have just checked in for Riley Mespley, Jason Grant, and Isaac Perez. Got a lot of young guys on the court right now. Matthew Ramirez, the only senior on this Wildcat lineup. Seems like they're going with a small ball type lineup. And overthrow by Josh Perez. That's going to be a turnover for the Wildcats. And 24, Black has the ball. Looking to set up some offense. Looking to 12, Jace Moore shoots the three, airballs it. Mario Larios with the rebound, driving the ball up the court. Matthew Ramirez with possession. Passes it to Josh to Freddie to Adam, back to Josh to Matthew Ramirez looking to do something with the ball, shoots the jumper, and that hits the front of the rim, bounces off. And looks like some miscommunication maybe with that throw. It results in the Wildcats taking possession, turnover by the Tigers. Something you want to avoid here. And Matt passing it, kicked off by Ephrata. That's going to be a foul on number 34, Freddie Robledo. Now that is 24, Ethan Black, trying to do something. Hesitated, didn't want to dish it out. Said he too little too late to pass that out, and it's going to be a turnover here for the Tigers. And Matt Ramirez with the ball, bubbling down the court. Josh Perez with the ball. Perez. Driving in, and something at the rim, some bodies bouncing off of each other. Results in the end of the quarter. Wildcats 23 for the Tigers 11. About to start the Tigers running here to start the game. Turning the ball over a lot and letting Wildcats get points through the fast break. No points down in the second quarter. What do you think they'd have to do to act up here? I think that they really have to start forcing turnovers, and they have to transition because when the Wildcats get the ball, they're just pushing the ball down the court. And that's how they're getting their points right now. Pushing the ball down the court, and that's how they're
The Wildcats are doing good at taking away the ball.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job at forcing turnovers. but they're going to have this time handing the ball over to the Wildcats and then possibly get back to it's only the second quarter. They got plenty of time left. This is the fourth quarter game. So we'll see what happens now. The Wildcats
Into the lineup for the
continuing
Tigers.
their lineup with Josh Perez, Adam Myers, Matthew Ramirez, Freddie Robledo, and Mario Larios. Now the Ephrata Tigers coming out here with number 50, Bo Hesse, number 14, Lakota Lane,
Adam Myers.
number 34, Gavin Burns, number 40, Kyle Hendrick, and number 24, he's in black. Shoots a shot on the three. Gavin Burns with the three.
Now that was a dime.
That was. Wonderful pass, wonderful shot. And now Wildcats are looking to answer that. Matthew Ramirez setting up some offense. You see it's to Josh Perez. Josh Perez hesitating. Back to Matt. Matt to Adam. Adam back to Matthew Ramirez. And, couldn't handle the pass. Wildcats turn it over. And that is going to be Gavin Burns with the open three, and that's a miss. With the putback, Henry. Matthew Ramirez driving the ball down the court. Stopping, looking to create some offense. Josh Perez hesitating, passing back to Matt. Back to Adam back to Matt. Josh with the ball. He's going to shoot the three. No, he's not. Matthew Ramirez will, and that is a miss. Gavin Burns with the rebound. Passing it back. Kyle Hendrick. Back to Burns. Burns driving the ball down the court. And that's a charge! Freddie Robledo drew the charge right there. What a wonderful defensive play right there. Looks like Isaac Perez and Manuel Ferron are looking to go back into the lineup. Coming in for Mario Larios and Matthew Ramirez. Josh and Isaac, a little brother and brother discussion before they start some offense here. Josh wants the ball. Josh is going to get the ball. Josh to Manuel Ferron. Manuel Ferron gets the shot back to Josh. Josh to Adam. And misses it. Tigers grab the rebound. Dribbling the ball down the court. Looking to generate some offense. Hesitating. Lakota Lane. And that's going to be out of bounds. Wildcats will get the ball. Isaac Perez. That's actually Josh Perez. Josh Perez to Manuel Ferron. Manuel Ferron back to Fly. Josh back to Adam Myers. Hesitates. Isaac with the ball. No look pass to Freddie Robledo. And Isaac gets the rebound. Perez double team. Pass it to Josh Perez. Manuel Ferron back to Josh. Josh with the open three. And misses it. Number 14. Lakota Lane with the ball. And that's going to be a foul on the Wildcats.
That was number 4, Josh Perez.
Josh Perez will be charged with the foul.
Number 15 right against
There's a lot of relation on this team. We got Isaac Perez, Joshua Perez, brothers, and we got Matthew Ramirez and Manuel Ferron, that are cousins.
Yeah, this is just a close-knit group here, and that's why they're up so big, I think. They just know what's going on in each other's heads. And Isaac Perez with the ball. Shoots the hook shot. It's going to be over the back on Manuel Ferron. Looks like his second over the back foul in the game.
That was number 3, Manuel Ferron. Shooter 101 is number 22, Carter Cleveringa.
Carter Cleveringa will shoot free throws. Wildcats up 23 to 16, 5:20 left in the second. And the first shot is in. They'll be able to shoot another. second shot. Bounces off the back of the rim, but they get the offensive rebound. Shoots the three, number 22, misses, but they get another offensive rebound. And that's number 40, Kyle Hendrick, getting the foul. And that's exactly what you talked about, okay, was the rebounding game. You know, they have that length, they have that physicality, they got the board after two of those shots, and it results in them shooting free throws again. Yes. They're chipping away at that lead, they're down by 6, and this is exactly what they need you to come back, while the Wildcats are doing exactly what they aren't supposed to do. They're turning the ball over, they're taking bad shots, and they need to get over that little slump that they're going through right now.
Yes, they do.
First one's in. Matthew Ramirez checks back in for Eddie Ramirez. There's some Isaac Perez will go and sit on the bench. Eddie Ramirez is still on. Second shot. Hendrick winds up and misses. Josh Perez with the rebound. Slowing down, looking to create some offense. Riley Nestle with the ball. Back to Ramirez. Back to Josh. Josh hesitates. Gives it to Matt. Matt hesitates to Freddie. Matt Ramirez, and that is missed, but Nick Perez. Garza. Nick Perez. I've been saying Perez too much. Nick Garza with the solid rebounding right there, forcing that. And Matt Ramirez will inbound it. Off the back of an defending defender, and who draws the foul?
Well, that's a trick, isn't it?
Well, it wasn't that a good play, you know. That heads up, the basketball IQ by Matthew Ramirez, something that IQ and him doesn't go very well together. He can seem like a deer in the headlights at sometimes, but you know what? When it comes to basketball, it's second nature to him.
That was a fact. Which, that in return gives him 2 foul shots.
Free throws, but they get the offensive rebound. Back to Nestle with the 3, and that's going to be an illegal pick, it looks like, by Freddie Valverde. Looks like he didn't get his feet set. He didn't agree with that call. And now the Tigers are in the bonus. Both ones are in the bonus, actually. Ephrata with possession. Dakota Lane will be... He has the ball. Driving the ball down the court. Stopping. Passing it out to Hendrick. Passing the ball, driving down the court. Nice little floater. Planks off the front of the rim. Freddie Wobleda with the rebound. And Josh Perez has possession. Matt. Back to Josh. No look past to Freddie. Freddie to Nick. Nick fell. Bounced it off of the leg of the Ephrata defender, and it's out of bounds. And Matt Ramirez will be inbounding the ball. Riley with possession to Josh. Josh driving it. Nice little floater, misses. And they get they reject that pass. Perez has possession. Out to Nick. Nick back to Josh. Matt with Josh. A little back and forth passing here. Wildcats do a lot of that. Just pass it back and forth until they get a decision. Teddy Robuto to Riley Nestle, Matt. And too much heat on that pass. Tigers force a turnover. Driving the ball down the court. Looking to shoot. No. Smothered by Nick Garza. And smothered by 2 Wildcat defenders. And next got, like, Matthew Ramirez got a hand on him. And Bo Hesse will be shooting.
Number 23, Matthew Ramirez. Into the lineup for Wildcats, number 30, Mario Lauria, and number 31, Jason Grant.
First shot is up and in.
Shooting the south shot.
Tigers have cut the lead now to 4 points. And if they get this one, they'll make it a 1-possession game. Why do you think Ephrata has 2 playing so far back? Are they worried about the fast break?
Yeah, I think they're just making sure nobody will get past there when it comes to the offensive rebound. Nobody pushes the ball up the court. And Riley Mesby, no look pass to Josh Perez. Josh Perez with the 3. And that's Freddie Woodbridge gets the rebound. Back to Josh Perez. Josh dishes out to Dale Durant. Mario Larios with the 3. Miss. Ephrata has possession. Josh looking to press. Driving the ball down the court. 2:53 left in the second. Number 40, Kyle Hendrick has the ball. You know, somebody's shoe is off. Looks to be like Bo Hesse's shoe just came off. He threw that back on. Now we'll get back to the ball game. With the 1-possession game, Wildcats are
Into the lineup for the Tigers.
and it looks like number 42, Robbie McConnell just checked in for Kyle Hendrick. Riley Mesby driving the ball down the court, looking to generate some offense. They're on a cold spell. Back to Riley, Mario. To Riley. Mario. Riley has the ball, Josh. Hesitates. Back to... And Mesby with a shot, and that's a miss. And Ephrata trying to drive the ball down the court. And they're up in the post. Number 14. And the Tigers have just tied it up. Just like that. Wildcats need a score here. Perez with
The
the
game
shot.
is tied back up. 23.
And he gets a 3-pointer to Ching with the shot. Money ball. Wildcats push it back to a 3-point lead. Bo Hesse in the post, and that's going to be a traveling violation. Wildcats can get the ball back. 1:46 left in the second. Perez driving the ball down the court. Hilario. Josh Perez. Riley Mesby, Josh Perez. Riley Mesby with a 3, and Ching! Wildcats make the second straight 3 in a row to push the lead back to 6, and that's going to be a timeout by Ephrata.
30-second timeout.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
It's a close game now. Wildcats are only up by 6. Ephrata really picked up their pace.
Yeah, they really did. Drawing a lot of fouls, getting to the line. They missed a handful, but they made a handful. It's all good to get back into this one.
3 more seconds to get into the second half. Never mind. Sorry about that. Oh, timeout. 1:30 left in the second half. In the first half, sorry.
Wildcats up by 6. Hesse with the ball, out to number 14. Dribbling down the court. Back to 22. 14. Dakota Lund with the shot, and that's a miss. And that's a 3-pointer by And now Mesby driving me down the court, stopping, creating some offense. Ramirez to Josh Perez. Mesby to Larios. Matt smothered but passing to Josh Perez. Ready in the post, smothered, and that pass. Turnover by the Wildcats.
Now those are mistakes the Wildcats should not be making.
You're right, it really is, and it's what's letting Ephrata get back into this game.
Yes. Can't be allowing those turnovers.
You're right. Gonna be a 3-pointer miss. Must be the rebound. Perez. Ramirez. Now Mesby has the ball.
Looking to set some offense. 18 seconds left. The shot clock is off. They're looking to take the last shot. Nicely with it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shot clock. The Wildcats push the lead back up to 5. Smooth floater. Wildcats up in the half. That's the end of the first half. Anything you have to say about that now? Well, the Wildcats, lousy ball in the second half. About to get back into it. But a solid little push at the end of the second to get them back up by 5. So you wonder what they're going to do right here for the starting of the second half. Toppenish needs to come back with the intensity that they had in the beginning of the game in the second half. Well, up their lead. They do. And now we'll take a break for halftime. We'll be right back.
Ephrata High School band, under the direction of Mr. Jake Pierce, will give you some more entertainment
welcome back here right before the start of the second half. And Jesus Jimenez, what do you think that Wildcats need to do?
I think we need to stop turning over the ball and force more turnovers. And they're being very aggressive with tonight. You can see that a lot with the Toppenish High School. They're doing really good so far. They're only up by 5 right now. They lost the lead for sure. They need to pick up the intensity.
Yeah, you're right. And they'll be starting with their starting lineup of Ivy Perez, Matthew Ramirez, Emmanuel Falon, Jason Grant, and Riley Messer. Let's get started now.
We'll have the first home match next Thursday, December 12th against Siva, starting at 7 o'clock.
All right, well, let's see if Toppenish picks up the intensity. And same with Ephrata.
Yeah, you're right. Ephrata will have the ball here. Ephrata physical at the rim, but misses. Jason Grant looks like he sprained his ankle, limping down the court. Riley Messer with a 3. Where's the keeper? Isaac Perez driving the ball down the court. Leslie to Isaac. Isaac trying to do a no-look pass. Matthew Ramirez was not there. He was not aware for the pass either.
30-second timeout.
Take timeout.
Haven't seen much so far coming out from the locker room. What do you believe they need to work on?
Right now they're just playing sluggish. They're not all there. They're not making the right passes. They're just getting started. And I want to see some lockdown defense right now by their team. They can't allow any points. They can't allow any momentum to get back into the game. And that's what Ephrata is trying to do. Trying to get some points, get some momentum, get going. Wildcats just have to stop that. This is out. Number 14, Lang has the ball. This is out to number 22, 42, Robbie McConnell, and he misses. And that's going to be out of bounds. Ephrata will retain possession after a quick discussion with the officials. Ephrata looking to inbound the ball and get some quick points. That's Bo Hesse. And he tries to do a little reverse lay-in, and that's going to be a foul. Now he's going to shoot the ball.
This is a lineup for Wildcats number 4, Joshua Perez. The non-shooting foul before the shot.
Well, from what I've seen so far, it looks like the Wildcats pass the ball a lot more. That's very good.
Now Perez has it. Isaac Perez. Perez looking to generate some offense. Josh with the 3, and that's good. 34-26. Ephrata stolen by Perez. Messer driving the ball down the court, and there's that speed because he's up and in for the lay-in. And now that's an Ephrata timeout.
It's a fast-paced game, and Toppenish is doing a really good job at keeping up the fast breaks and keeping up the pace.
Yeah, they are. They do a really good job of that. Continue to be physical, play quick, play tough. We'll see what they are going to do here.
The Toppenish is up by 10 now.
See what they are looking for in this second half. Yeah, you're right. We'll see what they can do here. And now let's see what Ephrata can do. As they'll take possession with Wildcats pressing. Looked like he was going to heave it down the court, but he's just going to go to the closest guy to him. Driving the ball down the court. He's going to generate some offense. That's number 22, Cleverina, dishing it out to and stolen by Ephrata. Stolen back by Toppenish. This is out to Perez. Perez driving through the lane, and that's not in. Looks like it took a hard fall. They're smothering him with the defense. They can't get the ball down the court. They have to get the ball down quick. It's going to be a lane and they get it down with enough time. Looks like it's going to be a backcourt violation. And he took a hard fall. That was Jace Moore with the fall right there, and that's number 14 now. Dakota Lane with the ball. And wow, looks like he was not ready for that pass, and that's a turnover. Matthew Ramirez up with the lay-in. A lot of bodies hitting the floor here in this stretch of the last minute here.
Sir.
Wildcats.
Isn't a bad thing to see. Gives the game a little bit of entertainment.
Yeah, it gives a little bit of entertainment. It gives a little bit of an edge. And Ephrata has the ball. That's a long three, and he misses that. And that's a foul on Ephrata.
Foul on number 22.
And now a platoon swap here for Ephrata as
number 34, Gavin.
Ethan Black, Gavin Burns, Tyler Libber, Kyle Hendrick will check in. Jace Moore will stay in. Now that's Perez driving the ball down the court. Dishes it out to Peanut. Peanut to Josh Perez. Josh Perez to Matthew Ramirez. Josh Perez with the possession. Isaac with the elbow shot, and that's in.
Good by number 5, Isaac Perez.
Tigers looking to create some offense. Wildcats looking to defend. Manuel Falon with the ball. Back to Josh Perez. Josh Perez to Matthew Ramirez. Matthew Ramirez, little open shot on the side. No, but that's rebounded by Toppenish and bounces off of the hands of number 40, Kyle Hendrick. And the Wildcats will retain possession. Wildcats looking to create some offense. Ramirez to Perez. Perez to other Perez. Isaac Perez. Matthew Ramirez with a long three, and that's off. As Ephrata takes possession and is going to try to drive the ball down the court, create some offense. And that is Burns with a three, and that's not in, but rebound. And Wildcats get the rebound. But he passes it right back to Ephrata. Wildcats looking to play some defense here. And they're trying to trap him. And looked like a bad pass that was caught by number 34, Burns. He's trying to make some offense. Isaac fouls him on the return, and he did not like that call, and I did not either.
Number 5,
Isaac Perez looked like he did not like the call.
Yeah, he made a face, and that's because that's going to be his third foul. And if this game gets any closer than it is right now, they're really going to need him in the future. So they don't want him to commit too many fouls now. Or he'll be ejected. So that's Adam Myers checking in for him. Manuel Falon ties it up, jump ball.
And there's the aggression again.
Yeah, and that forces another turnover because the possession will go to the Wildcats. The Wildcats looking to score on this possession. Manuel Falon has it. Passes to Nestle. Nestle with a no look. Matthew looking for something to do. Josh lays it up over the big man, and that's not in. Oh, but that's blocked. And Adam Myers with a heads-up play throws it off of his foot. Wildcats will retain possession. That's the hustle play that they're doing right now. That's the hustling.
That is high IQ playing right there.
You're right, it is. And Adam Myers to Riley Mespley. Myers back with the ball. Ramirez has it. Back to Myers. Myers. And that's going to be a travel by Myers. Now Ephrata has the ball. Trying to generate some offense. Number 32. While passing it to Hendrick. Hendrick misses. And rebound grabbed by Toppenish. Threading the needle on that one. Oh, and a putback. That's and one shot.
And that's what happens when you keep chasing after the ball.
Yes, that is. That's exactly what happens when you transition into the fast break. Get some points through there. Then they do the foul roll. Hustle play right there. That's how they're getting a lot of their points right now. And that's what's increased their lead as well.
Great play by Riley Mespley.
You're right. Now they increase the lead to 13. Ephrata's got to create some offense because things aren't looking too good for them right now. And that is Libert with the ball. Dishing it back out to Lane. Lane runs up the middle. Smooth foul.
There's a minute 45 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, this quarter really has gone by fast. Wildcats nearly commit the turnover, but Wildcats getting back to their first quarter form right now. But that's an ugly shot, and they're not going to push the ball down. They had an open man down. Court Burns is open. As the Ephrata crowd erupts in celebration after the foul and one. And now the Tigers can cut the lead down to 8 with the completion of this free throw, and that is going to be in.
With the score being 35 for Ephrata and 43 for the Wildcats.
You're right here, and Wildcats need to create some offense. Matthew hesitating. Passing it to Josh Perez. Perez to Ramirez. Ramirez. Daniel Fallon has it. Ramirez dikes into the lane, and that's up and in! Wildcats convert. Smooth lay-in by Matthew Ramirez. That's a 3. Missed, but the rebound is not grabbed. Slowing down to create some offense. Matthew Ramirez standing with the ball, holding it. Gonna wait a second. 20 seconds left on the shot clock and 30 seconds left in the game.
Looks like they're taking Matthew's taking a little break, trying to see what's open.
Yeah, he dishes out to Myers. We have 7 seconds left on the shot clock. To Manuel Fallon. He raises up and in. Smooth shot. With 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Now he's looking to score. And he misses. And that's going to be out of bounds.
Out of bounds, Wildcats.
0.5 left.
0.5 seconds left.
Quarter.
Looks like they're either going to let the time go or they're just going to heave it. Heave the shot. That was not it.
47-35, Wildcats.
Wildcats up 47-35. Eruption in the third. Now they're going to get onto the fourth. And they're going to need to take advantage of the seed and put this game away.
Yes, they are. Wildcats are up by 12 right now. Last quarter. So Ephrata needs to pick it up. They ain't going to be winning this game.
We'll be back after this short break. Welcome back here. We'll be continuing this game. 8 minutes on the clock. We're starting the fourth quarter here, and it's crunch time. Wildcats need to keep their lead, and the Tigers need to take it back.
You know, Toppenish is doing really good at getting the ball around, opening up Ephrata and taking advantage of those openings.
Yeah, you're right. And that's going to be a nice little spin by Hesse. And now Perez looking to generate some offense. Nice with the ball. Ramirez. Perez has it. Daniel Fulon. Back to Isaac Perez. Isaac Perez with a long three. Yes, well, that's a foul. And now Tigers with the ball. Picked out by Matt Ramirez. Matt Ramirez down the court, and he's going to draw the foul, it looks like. He got 2 shots at the free throw line.
That was number 50, Cole Bessie, shooting 2 shots. Matthew Ramirez.
That's good for 1. After Ramirez with the free throw.
Yeah, they now push the lead to 11. And he makes second, now they're at 12. Now Lane, driving the ball down the court, looking to create some offense. He passes it to number 12. More. To a 10-point lead. Manuel Fulon passing it to Matt Ramirez. Isaac Perez with the ball. Looking to generate some offense. Dishes out to Manuel Fulon, to Jason Grant, to Riley Mespley, and he misses. Rebound grab. Looking to push the ball down the court. That's Lane, and he misses. But they grab the rebound and miss. And the Wildcats grab the rebound. Wildcats looking to drive the ball down the court and score. See if they can get the ball in that basket. And that's going to be a travel. Starting to become a trend here. 2 travels in the last few possessions here for the Wildcats. And now Ephrata takes advantage and has the ball. Let's see if they can score.
Ephrata bringing the lead only to 10. And they need to take advantage of this right now.
Right. And that's number 42 misses. McConnell with the miss. And Manuel Fulon lays it in and 1.
That was good by Manuel Fulon. That was on 42.
Wildcats now have the opportunity for some points.
Into a lineup for Wildcats.
Manuel Fulon is a great football player, and a great basketball player, so he's not to be taken lightly on the basketball court.
You're right, he's a physical, expressive, and the Wildcats get the rebound. Isaac Perez had the ball deep by the logo. Perez has it. Now Perez, Josh Perez. Looking to create some offense. Running down the clock. Trying to eliminate that opportunity for a comeback. And Josh Perez with the open 3. Misses. And looks like somebody's going to be fouled. We don't know who yet. Perez fell hard. Looks like he'll be fine now. And Isaac Perez will get called for the foul. And now that's his 4th foul here. And he's going to have to check out. Messi checks back into the game. 12 with the ball. This is number 14. Lang with the shot, and that's up to me. Pretty shot, but it only brings the lead back to 10. We're going to have to do a lot more of that, string together some stuff and get some points. Wildcats are looking to do the opposite. They're looking to run down the clock as much as possible and take the best quality shots that they can.
This is turning out to be a great game. 10-10.
And the Wildcats are going to have to call timeout. As a smooth lay-in cuts the lead to 8, the score is 51-43 with 4 minutes 31 seconds left in the fourth. We'll be back after a short break. Back here ready to continue this action. Wildcats inbounding the ball, looking to run a play here.
Wildcats looking to up the lead a little bit, sit comfortable, and Ephrata trying to do the opposite.
Yeah, this game is not as close as it sounds. 51-43 sounds like a solid lead, but the way these two teams are playing, it can go both ways. Ramirez to Perez. Perez to Jason Grant. Jason Grant. Bad pass, turnover by the Wildcats.
Bit of miscommunication going on there.
Right now, Dale Grant will now come out of the game, and Freddie Roberto checks in. Now that's number 14. Ramirez with the ball. Passing it to Josh Perez. Josh Perez to Mario Larios. Larios to Manuel Falon. Manuel Falon looking to drive the ball, create some points. Freddie Roberto with the ball. And now Matthew Ramirez has possession. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Matthew, smooth move, and that's not going to result in points, but they get the offensive rebound. And that's going to be a carriage offensive foul on the Wildcats. And now the Tigers get the ball back. 3 minutes, 12 seconds left with a 6-point lead. Isaac Perez checks in for Larios. Lang looking to drive the ball down the court. With the ball, now it's Moore. Now it's Lane. Lane with the shot, and that misses, but they get the rebound. No, they don't. Ramirez with a rebound, and now Perez driving the ball down the court, looking to generate some offense. Perez draws the foul.
Number 22.
Fouled by Carter Ringber.
Wildcats number 31.
And now Jason Grant will check into the game.
Wildcats.
Freddie Roberto, and now Isaac Perez has the ball. Matthew Ramirez to Perez. Perez looking to burn out some clock, score some points. Josh Perez now has it. It's Emmanuel Fallon. Emmanuel Fallon, Isaac Perez. Matthew Ramirez and looks like they tripped on each other, and he tripped on Isaac. And now that's going to be a foul. And that's going to be on Dakota Lane. And number 40, Kyle Hendrick, will be checking for Tyler Liver.
Ephrata cannot be making these little mistakes at 2 minutes left in the game. It's crunch time. They need to get it together.
Yeah, you're right. You need to force some quick offense to get some stops. Perez has it, Joshua Perez. Grant with the ball. Grant positions it to Ramirez. Smothered on defense. And Matthew Ramirez. Matthew Ramirez with a no-look pass, and that's not in. Ephrata has the ball. Three-pointer.
It's going to become a close game. 3-point lead on the Wildcats.
Wildcats looking to generate some offense. Isaac Perez with it. And some more miscommunication causes the turnover.
Wildcats cannot be making these mistakes. It is too close to the game.
Now Ephrata looking to generate some offense and tie the game up potentially to one possession game.
A minute left in the fourth quarter.
And that's going to be Hendrick with the shot. Now Wildcats need some offense. They're only up by one. Jason Grant, open three. No. Isaac Perez holding the ball. 20 seconds left in the game. Oh, Isaac! Smooth move. Out of bounds.
What a move by Isaac Perez.
Yeah, you're right. He just kept that possession alive, drew the foul, and now they're looking at a 1-and-1 situation with free throw line. Ephrata called a timeout.
Wow, it's getting very close. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And Wildcats only up by one.
Yes, sir. Teams need to come up with something. Wildcats need to fast break, need to get the points in, and Ephrata also needs to do the same.
And we'll be back after a short break. We're looking to get a solid finish to a solid game here. Wildcats have to make free throws. Is in. Wildcats increase the lead to 2 points. And now they're going to look to make this next one and force Ephrata into a three. And Perez sinks the second. Now it's a 3-point game. Ephrata with the ball.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And timeout by Ephrata.
Oh, Ephrata needs to get work something out. Down by 3, 13 seconds left.
Yes, you're right. They're gonna need to.
They either need to make it through and make sure that Toppenish doesn't get the ball back. Because if they do, Toppenish will try to run out the clock. That was good.
If they don't make this 3, they're gonna have to either make a quick 2, force another foul, call another timeout, and get the ball back and try to make it 3 after that. But right now, it's looking like they're gonna have to go for the 3.
Yes, sir.
We'll be right back. Score 3:50. And we're back to the game here. Wildcats looking to score. Actually, it's the Tigers looking to score. Looking to inbound the ball. Smothered.
And that looks like a foul on Ephrata.
On Toppenish, actually.
Oh,
Number
okay.
23.
23, Matthew
Okay,
Ramirez.
never mind.
Into the lineup for the Wildcats.
Toppenish. That was
Now,
on Toppenish.
15,
Riley Mespley had checked into the game.
Oh, 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
As you leave the bleachers, please look
Yeah,
around.
and this one's
you and take your personal belongings. Thank you for picking up your trash, your pockets, and a garbage can.
Seems to me like the
with you leave.
Tigers might be shooting free throws here. They're in the bonus. We'll see what will happen in these last 10 seconds of the game as Ephrata will pass the ball in. He's a quick 3, pushing it to number 50, and he
It is
misses.
no good.
Back out. Missing again. 1 second left in the game. Tigers tie it up to force overtime. What a comeback! Downtown rolling around as they got 2 offensive rebounds in the last 10 seconds to force overtime. And not only do I get 4 quarters with you, Jesus, I now get overtime. Let's see what we have in store for this. As what a game we've had here, and that's going back to what we talked about. The size of Ephrata racking up those offensive rebounds when it mattered most. And now we're looking at overtime. And let's see what the Tigers can do, but most importantly, let's see what the Wildcats can do. They've had the upper hand for most of the game, and with some crazy plays by Ephrata, they're looking to try to come home with this one, playing a little bit longer than they would have liked to.
Yes, Ephrata definitely is going to be coming back with the intensity due to that 3 points left, that buzzer beater right there. So Toppenish needs to pick it up and match the intensity.
Or this crazy shot. And now the crowd is loud here. And we have overtime. First game on the broadcast, and look what we have here. Jump ball, possession by Tigers. Tigers looking for some quick points. Playing with the ball. Looking to generate some offense. Lane.
Pushes it to number 12. That's more. More to number 40. Hendrick. Hendrick with the and one. And now Ephrata has their 3-point lead. The largest lead for them of the game.
Fouls on number 31, Jason Grant. Period 101 will be number 40, Kyle Henry.
Well, this became a crazy game.
Yeah, it has been. Wildcats. Oh, it looks like that three was. So it would not be an and one. That would be a regular free throw. And now the Tigers. Falon has the ball to Mestre. Back to Falon to Isaac Perez. Isaac Perez with the ball, hesitating for the shot, around the back. Matthew Ramirez with the long three. Oh, my goodness!
By number 23, Matthew Ramirez.
And that's going to be a foul drawn by Toppenish.
Oh, Toppenish up by 1 right now. 3 minutes left. 3:16 actually. It is flipping up to be a game.
Yeah, you're right here. And now we'll have the
Period 101 will be the Purple Lane.
looking to convert these free throws and tie it up or take the lead by 1 point. And the first one is no good. Wildcats get the rebound. Wildcats with the 1 point lead. Perez taking the ball down the court. The crowd is silent.
Wildcats passing around, open it up.
And that is Perez with the three. And he misses it, grazes the front of the rim. And the Tigers are pushing the ball up the court now. Lane with the ball. Preston looking to set the screen. No, he doesn't. Instead, Lane takes it. Now that's Moore with the ball. Preston sets the screen. Open three. And that's
No
not
good.
in. And the Wildcats go. The Tigers got the rebound. Now they have another possession. And they miss it. Isaac Perez gets the rebound. He's looking to slow things down. 2 minutes left in overtime. Mestre to Ramirez. Ramirez. And that's it!
Wow, that's 2 3-pointers.
Down 2 threes in a row for Ramirez. Smooth. Cha-ching, money ball right there. And Wildcats commit the foul.
Matthew Ramirez with 2 crunch time plays.
Yeah, you're right, and that was very close. Exactly what the Wildcats needed to put them back into another comfortable
To the
position.
lineup for the Wildcats. Number 4, Joshua Cooper.
On a important note that we need to discuss is the
Period
fact that
101.
Isaac Perez just got ejected from the game after fouling out. And now the Wildcats are without one of their playmakers.
Yes, sir.
They're going to look to rely heavily on Josh Perez, his younger brother, and maybe this is a little show you the signs of how Josh Perez will take over the reins here.
Well, the score is 57-59 as of right now.
Wildcats have 2, and Daryl Durant with the ball. Matthew Ramirez with another 3, and he misses that one. Would have been his 3rd in a row. Tigers pushing the ball down the court. That's going to be a jump ball. Possession to the Wildcats. What a play! What a play! Tying it up with the Tigers, and the Wildcats have possession now.
Another great play by Matthew Ramirez.
You're right. He's just a pesky defender, and that is what you need in a guy like Matthew. 3-and-D type guy. And now
King of the Lawn.
they push the lead to 4 with a minute and 10 seconds left in the game. And that's a foul by the Wildcats. Josh Perez.
Number 22,
Wildcats looking to take advantage of this and push the lead up to 6 maybe. We'll see what they can do.
Fifth foul on Carter Severino. Into the lineup for the
Wildcats need to start running down the clock, keep possession of the ball, and not get any turnovers.
You're right, they do need to do that. And we'll see what they do here. As they take possession. Matthew Ramirez is looking to be the main ball handler in this situation. Drawing out the clock. Passing it to Josh Perez. Josh Perez going down the court. Riley Nestle. Now it's Dale Grant. Dale Grant, will he shoot it? No, he will not. He never shoots those threes. Be interested to see how that shot would go if he shoot. It's not what the Wildcats need right now. Instead, it's Josh Perez. And that's out of bounds. Wildcats turn the ball over. And Tigers will get possession.
Well, I don't know if Josh should have made that move. Didn't seem like he was going up for a shot.
You're right. And now that's going to be foul on Matthew Ramirez.
Matthew Ramirez again, being pesky.
Is that his 5th?
Matthew Ramirez.
No, that will be his 3rd.
Two shots.
The Wildcats can ill afford to lose another star player. And he makes the first one. That is Kyle Hendrick with the first free throw.
Takes under a 3-point lead. Going for the 2-point lead now. And
They
here's good.
get it. Now they're pressing. Blanketed by defenders. Manuel Falon with that speed. Running down the clock. 28 seconds left in the game. Wildcats can hold the ball for the rest of the game if they so choose. Instead they turn the ball over.
That will be out.
There's 22 seconds left on the shot clock. Wildcats can hold on to it. And now that's a timeout. The Wildcats can run out the clock.
Yes, they can.
Now that puts the pressure on Ephrata to try to either force the ball out or they're going to have to foul here.
They cannot. The Wildcats cannot risk having a penalty at this moment.
Any foul will result in a possession. This is when it comes down to that IQ. It comes down to doing the right things right now. How can they do that? And how can they succeed?
So they cannot turn over the ball right now.
Back, Wildcats looking to inbound the ball here. There's 21.7 seconds left on the clock, 22 left on the shot clock, and I think that's what they're talking about right now. Trying to get a shot clock situation figured out.
Yeah, 21 in overtime right now. 59 with the Ephrata and 61 on the Wildcats.
We'll see what can happen here.
Toppenish looking to hold the lead and kill the clock.
Matthew Ramirez inbounding it to Jason Grant. Jason Grant, they're looking to foul him quickly, and they do. They foul perhaps the worst free throw shooter for Toppenish.
Foul on number 50,
I mean,
shooting a 1-on-1.
this is the old hack-a-shack as
Jason Grant.
they fouled their worst free throw shooter on the floor in hopes that he misses one or the other.
You know, we had an interview with Jason Grant, and we asked him if he was gonna take more shots on the outside. And what was his response, Noah?
Well, coach wasn't too happy about that. I think right now his job is just strictly play inside, and it looks like that'll be a timeout by the Tigers. And we'll be back after a short break. We're back here. Grant misses the first one. Wildcats get the ball back, and now they foul Perez. Ethan Black just fouled Perez.
Josh is a great shooter. A lot of experience on the court. Coming in as a freshman on varsity.
And he's really impressed so far, but he misses the first one. Robledo checks in for Grant. Now, can the Wildcats make the second free throw? Is the moment too big for Perez? And it isn't.
Now,
He makes the second 3-point game.
Wildcats are sitting comfortable with a 3-point lead.
That's going to be a timeout for the Tigers.
There's
we'll be back.
12 seconds left, and it's 59 Ephrata, 62 Wildcats. And we will be back.
And now we're back here in the game. 12.5 seconds left. In overtime, 62-59 Wildcats. Tigers looking to create some points here. We might be in for a thriller here as Tigers get possession. Smothered. Three is
no good.
Not good, but fouled by the Wildcats. And wow, and now Ephrata is going to the line with 1.2 seconds left in the game. Ephrata will have to miss one of these free throws. They're going to look to make the first one, and they're going to have to try to get the putback with the second. First one is no good, and that hurts their chances now. It looks to me like the Wildcats are going to come home with this one after a 2-hour trip playing in the hostile environment, and
We'll see what happens here. Misses the second one on purpose.
The pressure might have got to him.
Yeah, and it looks like that's going to be a violation on the Tigers. 0.9 seconds left. All they need to do is inbound the ball. 1.2 seconds left.
That was Ethan Black shooting those free throws.
Yeah, and he missed both of them. Something you don't want to do. You want to make the first, miss the second, and just get the putback, and that would have tied it up, but they didn't do that. Now, the foul with 0.3 seconds left. And, well, what a game for our first broadcast as the Wildcats will win this one. And tonight was just the two-man crew, Jesus Jimenez and I. Unfortunately, our cameraman, Caleb Sanchez, couldn't make it.
That is game.
That is game. Wildcats win it. And what a thriller here.
Have a good trip home.
Yeah. Great game. Ephrata 59, Wildcats 64.
And well, we first gave Toppenish quite a bit of a scare. The Wildcats came out with this one. Thank you for watching us. I'm Noah Shirley.
And this is DA.
And well, that's it from Ephrata. That's a wrap. Thank you for watching. Good night and goodbye.